finalist with the finale of Confidence. Take two. Yeah. Sorry, just.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, Den Crew? Hey guys, Austin Stack, Sarah Lugman. We're here. Just finished Confidence, and some things that we've learned about confidence going through our 7-week cycle was one for me, just understanding that going through those little struggles and those workouts and those tests for us, yes, it's hard, yes, it's challenging, but for me, the breakthrough and what happens in the process is one thing that sort of stuck with me these last 7 weeks. And obviously 2020 has been kind of a crazy year, and we've been through a lot of ups and downs and struggles, and for me it's like not losing sight or getting knocked down. That's always going to happen, but for me it was like finding joy and finding strength within the struggle. For me was eye-opening. I don't know how you guys felt going through those tests and attacking each week with the thought of, okay, what does it look like for me to be confident today, or what does it look like for me to overcome this workout because it might not be in my wheelhouse. Am I vulnerable enough to put my score up there, even though, or confident enough to put my score up there, even though it might be towards the bottom of the pack or the results, you know? And so for me, that was a big win for me, is finding joy in the struggle, finding confidence in the struggle of trying to overcome some difficult things. Obviously in the gym, we can relate it to our tests and we put you guys through our workouts and stuff, but how does that translate out into like real world, like where it really matters, right? Like in the gym, it's just workouts, it's just tests, it's just understanding where you are physically, potentially sometimes emotionally, but it's, you know, the big thing is what happens outside, like in life, like in relationships, when you go through hard things, you know, where do you put your confidence? Where do you put your faith and your focus? So for me, it was a little bit crazy week with obviously the fires that we had to go through and had to close down for that, and you know, the me being gone with a baby, so it was a little bit crazy, a little bit hectic, obviously, for like the full template and the full, you know, program for confidence. But for me, that was just a huge like eye opener for me. I don't know how you felt about it, what you took away from it, but for me, that was huge.
Yeah, for me, one thing that I really considered kind of early in the cycle is that I think for a long time my confidence really came from a sense of performance that I felt really strong because, you know, by all external accounts, I was at the top of a competitive level. And I think one day we were doing cleans in class, and I just felt a little bit bummed because the weight I'm lifting is like nowhere close to what I was able to before. And then it just occurred to me that I could still be equally as confident as I might be lifting 50 more pounds, and that it's something that is more internal about who I am rather than the external factors. And it made me just a little bit more aware of myself that if confidence comes from external factors, it's actually pride, not truly confidence. And so that was something that really kind of segued into the 7 weeks. Having really been in a season of my life of slowing things down and practicing more humility, I would say our last cycle I related a lot more to, whereas this cycle, getting to step back into true internal confidence and getting to act on that, not only in the gym, it was fun just doing things that had a little bit more of like a win factor to them for sure. Which, funny enough for me, if I focus on the external, doesn't feel like a win, but allowing that to be an internal win. But even just in my life, in these last few weeks as the cycle has wrapped up, just getting to have more wins in life, things that I felt like I've been patient on for really years now, and getting to step into some of those things, and for them to really not have so much to do with external at all, but just being an expression of who I am inside, has been really exciting. It's definitely emboldened me to be a little bit more vocal with the things that I believe and the things that matter to me and the things that I value both about myself and the people around me. And even just from a coaching perspective, I think it has allowed me to hopefully speak into some of you guys a little bit more. I know some of us have gotten to have some really awesome conversations, and I have really appreciated that and enjoyed it. So I really love this cycle, love seeing you guys have some wins this week as we retest, seeing you guys hit PRs, and just new things that you're able to do. And I'm looking forward to the next cycle into the idea of tenacity and resiliency as
I'm
well.
so scared for that one.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll give you guys with a video next week on what that looks like and how we will be testing that.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Buckle up.
All right, we love you guys.
Love you guys. See you soon.